Hey guys, been a while since I did anything. One thing I've been meaning to do, and I haven't really gotten a chance to do it, is to do a little sort of follow-up video. A few months ago, before the first of the year, I had gotten some LA police gear boots, and really liked them, started wearing them, but I'd only been wearing them for a month or two. Decided to do a quick video. Well, we're near the end of June 2017. I bought these in November of 2016. Really didn't start wearing them until December. And so just wanted to give a follow-up. Long story short, great boots. Now I had a couple of people tell me that they had problems with them. One guy actually showed me pictures where he had some like bubbling that happened on the top of the shoe, like, you know, where your toes would be, you know, 2, 3, 4 inches from the edge, from the, you know, point of the boot back. And I haven't had any of those kind of problems. So I just sort of wanted to do a quick follow-up. So let me show them to you, and I'll give you a quick overview. Hang on one sec. Okay, so I got 2 pairs of them. These are the blacks. I didn't clean these up at all. I just, you know, pulled them and said, let me do this video. So I didn't even wipe these down or anything. So you can kind of see, give you a little bit overview of them real quick, what they look like. Soles holding up pretty well. There's some wear on them, and I'll explain that in a second. Other one, they're good though. I mean, they've held up really well. Yeah, here's this one's got some little nicks. Well, what do you expect? I virtually wear these every day. No joke. They're great. They got the mesh here so they stay a little cooler, but in the summertime, even now this time of year, because of the way they're cut, the way they look, see those? So the other pair are beige ones, sand color, whatever you want to call them. Wear these just as much as those, pretty much. You know, no problems with them. I've got no complaints whatsoever. These are more like a suede, so they get a little bit rougher. See the toes there? You can kind of see they get a little rougher. They get a little rough around the edges, but they're boots. I'm not going to the high school prom with them. But in this past winter, slowly but surely at work, I have been able to do several things. One is sort of got them used to the idea of wearing polo shirts because of some of the stuff that I have to do at work. I'm occasionally working with equipment. I'm occasionally having to crawl under desks and under. I do a lot of computer work. It's what I do, but I do a lot of, you know, you get people. My mouse doesn't work, my keyboard doesn't work, you got to go replace it. Most of these are really the wiring, there's extensions on them, and they're really wired in and around and under the desks. And sometimes it's a real pain, you know, you literally have to crawl around on the floor. So got them used to that. Then I got them used to cargo pants. And this past winter, when it was into early December, mid-December, we got a really early season snowstorm, 6-7 inches over a weekend. So by Monday I had to go back to work, but there was all kinds of slush and junk out so sure enough, I started wearing the boots, and I got a couple of comments, but slowly but surely I got them used to it over the winter time, and now this time of year I'm still wearing them. Nobody says a word anymore. Nobody cares. So let me give you a couple of quick things about how I wear these boots. Now literally I wear the black ones 2 or 3 times a week, and the brown, the beige ones, sand ones, whatever you want to call them, at least 2 times a week, because of different, wearing khakis and stuff, and I have some, you know, other colored LAPG gear, cargo pants, as well as some proppers. And what I do is but I wear these literally 5 days a week, sometimes 6. I mean, on Saturdays, if I'm out doing yard work, if I'm going to cut the grass and stuff, I put those boots on. They're great for everything. But trying to stay healthy, trying to lose a little bit of weight. One of the things I'm doing is I'm walking. I got don't have it on right now, I got my G-Shock on, but I've got a smartwatch that counts steps. I do right now for about the last 2 months. Prior to that, But prior to that, it was 10,000 steps a day. Right now, for the last couple months, I'm at 11,000 steps a day, getting ready to bump that to 12. So I literally walk that much in these boots every day, and that's, you know, and I usually, with the counter, I figure I get 7,000 to 8,000 steps purposefully. In other words, what I mean by that is I take a long walk in the morning, I take a long walk after lunch, and I take a long walk after dinner, and that probably counts somewhere in the 7,000 to 8,000 step range. The rest of the steps, well, it's probably more than that actually, but the rest of the steps I usually end up the day with around 14, 15, is just, you know, walking around doing your normal stuff. And most of the day, I mean, even when I get home from work, I usually don't take those things off until 7, 8 o'clock at night. You know, I finally just decide to take shoes off. The rest of the day, I'm wearing these too. So I don't just, you know, these aren't just to throw them on for a couple hours on weekends or go for a hike and that's it. These are daily wear, and this has literally been since December 2016. Literally. That much wear on these, and they still got a long ways to go. And for me, standard pair of shoes, standard pair of athletic shoes, if I get 6 months out of them, I'm happy. That's good enough. I usually have to buy a couple pairs of those a year anyway. These things we're already talking about over 6 months, and they've still got plenty of wear left. I don't doubt they'll last me until the end of the year. That's really good for me. So some people may say, oh, that's horrible, man. I get 2, 3, 4 years out of a pair of boots. Okay, I don't get that much. I don't get that much out of any kind of footwear. So it's good for me. Like I said, they've got plenty of life left in them as far as I'm concerned. So I wanted to do this quick follow-up video just to show you and kind of put it out there and say, hey, look, these things are working for me. I like them. Really like them. They're great. I don't think you could go wrong with them. They have a newer style now that has like a little, almost like a pocket on one side for like a knife or a clip, magazine, gun magazine. Okay, fine. They're still about the same price, about $49, which is what these were originally. But you get them on sale. Like I said, I think the sale, actually, to be honest with you, I think I got the black ones at $39 and I got the sand ones at $34.99. And I bought a second pair of black ones that I haven't touched yet, that haven't been used because I have the labels on them, so I got the little tags on them. Won't touch those until these other black ones die. So, you know, at that price, can't beat them. They got narrow sizes, wide sizes. I'll put this, links to their webpage and stuff, you know, underneath here, underneath the video. But just wanted to do that, guys. Wanted to get a quick out there and do a follow-up video, long-term use video. It's been real long-term, and like I described, I wear them constantly, and I don't just sit at a desk all day. As a matter of fact, that's another thing I almost forgot to mention. I don't even sit at a desk all day. I've got a standing desk, so I can sit or stand, and I try to do about half and half. So again, you know, it's not just sitting around in them. They're comfortable, and I wear them all day, all the time. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, obviously, if you can, if you feel like it. Look underneath, and the more, drop the box down, you'll see some other stuff in there that you want to look at. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.